Ahmad Hashimi from MTA Master Technology Academy. Thank you very much for joining me for today's lesson. This is the part number 2 of building how to build a PC. Let's start. As I mentioned before, the first and second, third, and we're going to talk about the four steps of which we need to build a PC for ourselves. Yeah. Next option is for you. You can have someone else build it for you. You know what I mean? You're ordering the computers or components, the tools that you needed for building a PC. For example, the tools or components for example RAM or disk or SSD, HDD, whatever. And then on the other side, graphic card or power supply. These are all the main board, case. These are all they need. The must component that you must have in order to build a PC. But if you're not a well-known person, if you're not a technician, on that time you can order your own tools or component, and you can have a technician on that time. They will just be able to build it for you. But on that time, on that time that person will be the person will can build for you, and you have to pay for them. And next one is our option is for you can this called a custom. As I mentioned before about this kind of ordering, it will be the custom purpose. You're customizing the hardware components that you need. That will be what you would your favorite PC better. And this kind of components are rarely needed. For example, if you just building a PC, you need to have the specifications of specifications or manual of your main board, and according to that, you have to buy the other tools. The specifications are the manual that you need, or whether the maximum or minimum supporting of your, for example, your PC. You have to know that how many gigabyte of RAM are supporting your computer. And the best option is the manual, which has your main board that will show you the number of or the gig of that computer is can support that. Next one is you can build it yourself. There's a good option for you, but this one is not for all, for a general purpose. For them that they're well-known person, they already covered A+, and they're knowing A+, come to A+. On that time they have their own needed tools, and they can order their own PCs. For example, here, but you need them at home. You have to just have the tools, the components that you can build it your own, but you have to have the requirement, the knowledge of the how to build a PC. That will be a fully customizable PC better, and that will help you to have your favorite computer and build it by yourself. You can build it by yourself, doesn't matter, but it requires a technical know-how. You have to have the a good knowledge of it in order to place or to install the component in their own specific location. And the components that you're needing is, for example, there's a lot of components for the third option that you can, while you're building a computer by yourself. You have to have main board, you have to just have case, you have to have CPU, or we have to have RAM, and you have to have PCU and storage, GPU. These are all the cooling systems, the operating system. These are all the requirement that you have to have. And as a meanwhile, you have to have the technical tools in order to bind them on a case. Thank you very much for today's lesson. I will see you next time. Bye bye.